As
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Welcome to the Total Apex Wrestling Podcast. This is episode number 5. Wow, we're in 5 already? Man, I've lost track after like 5 seconds of starting this show. How are you guys doing today?
The five-time
podcast champions in Total Apex Media history. Let's do it. I'm kidding. How are you guys doing?
doing good, Nick. Doing good. How you doing?
I'm all over the place today. Surprisingly, a quiet week of wrestling news.
Yes.
Just a little bit quiet, right?
There's only really been like 2 or 3 big like wrestling news things that happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time that's happened at WrestleMania season.
I can't either.
Can you, Jerry?
No, I can't. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Super sad. And speaking of sad, we got to start off with this while it is loading here. There we are. We lost a legend here. Chuck Norris, who is often known mainly for his filmography, even though I know him a lot with his taekwondo or karate or his martial arts. Yes. Yeah. He passed away at the age of 86, which... I mean, it's crazy. I thought Chuck Norris would live forever, into 100. I find it crazy the fact that Clint Eastwood lived longer than him.
Yeah, that is a little strange, right?
I mean, crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
So this is mainly a wrestling podcast. I wanted to mention Chuck Norris here because Chuck Norris had a notable appearance at the WWE Survivor Series show in 1994. You guys remember this?
Yeah, the casket match. Who can forget it? With Undertaker and Yokozuna.
Yep. Which honestly, that whole feud with Undertaker and Yokozuna kind of really saved the Undertaker's career. Nobody talks about this because
that was one of his better feuds. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of really saved him because at the time he wasted so much time with Kama, Giant Gonzalez.
Yes.
He wasted that feud with Giant Gonzalez was just the worst.
Are we calling it a feud?
Well, we're calling it a catastrophe. I feel bad for Giant. Giant Gonzalez is no longer with us, but his knees were knackered.
They were definitely knackered, brother.
He was terrible. Chuck Norris, he was mainly involved in WWE at this time because what was the show he was on? Watcher?
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, Walker, Texas. Yes, this was going on at the time. It was tremendous. And WWE wanted to get Chuck Norris on the show, which he did. He was going to be star. He was going to be the special enforcer in the casket match between The Undertaker and Yokozuna, good match. Good casket match.
It was definitely a great one.
And let's be real. We knew that Undertaker was winning based on the size of this freaking casket. Let's just throw that out there right now. With how big this casket is, it's like, you're losing, aren't you?
You're going down, buddy.
But during that match, Yokozuna was trying to get Money Incorporated because they were trying to go after the Undertaker. They were going after him, Kama, King Kong Bundy was going after him in a terrible WrestleMania match. Chuck Norris went out there, and Jeff Jarrett was going to come out and, tell him to get out of the way so we can go after him. And Chuck Norris hits him with this roundhouse kick. And, Undertaker later wins his match, but it was thanks due to Chuck Norris. I watched that show. I watched that kick. I've seen super kicks. Yikes! This roundhouse kick it was
serious, brother.
It was. Oh boy, I'll give it to him. He was in jeans. I've tried a super kick in jeans, and let's just say that there was a ripped pants SpongeBob type moment that happened there.
Definitely
the SpongeBob ripped pants moment.
like seriously. I tried it one time. Jeans were ripped. I had to give like a Viking funeral to the jeans. It wasn't good. But
Rest in peace, jeans.
well, I don't know if it's rest in peace. It's more of like
Pieces.
pieces.
Pieces, man.
That is true, Molly. Chuck Norris doesn't kick anybody; they run into the foot themselves.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that. But yeah, I feel for hit the pants there. I mean, he tried, but I wanted to mention this on the show. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris. My thoughts go out to his friends and family.
Prayers up, brother.
Yeah. Rest in peace. So, sorry. That's the. Oh yeah. Stop playing with your mouse, buddy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're the technical guy. I apologize.
You're doing my job.
Yeah. I know. I don't want to. I need you, buddy. We need you here. So we have another wrestling death of the Midnight Express, Dennis Kadri, who passed away at the age of 76 years old. Many people forget, like, the Midnight Express was one of the more they really revolutionized the business and were super influential. Like, every time I watched the Midnight Express in those old days, and the one team that comes to my mind is the Rockers, because the Rockers in WWE, when they joined WWF, they were modeled after the Midnight Express. I mean, they were originally called the Midnight Rockers before they were shortened to the Rockers, because Vince got to shorten them names.
You got to keep them short and simple, baby.
Yeah, the Midnight Express was a tremendous tag team, and Kadri's gone. Beautiful Bobby Eaton's gone. Jim Cornette was one of the last OG members of the Midnight Express there, and I really do feel for him. Like, you could tell, like, and his Jim Herd rants, because Jim Cornette does not like Jim Herd, because the Midnight Express was really destroyed when Jim Herd was using him.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell Jim Cornette loved the Midnight Express.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It really just is depressing to hear that we lost another one. They should be in the Hall of Fame.
Definitely. And that's the big take from it all. Is like, man, these wrestlers pass, and that these wrestlers should be able to enjoy that moment when they get inducted into there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's sad with how wrestling deaths go. Like, a lot of wrestlers died young.
Yeah, too young.
Too young too. And I mean, we don't see it as much as we did. But I mean, we still have wrestlers that die very young, but it's just depressing how, like, these guys are no longer. That's why I'm glad Demolition got in, because Demolition's up in age, and I'm happy that they get to go in. And
they're going to enjoy it.
The Midnight Express should be in. They should have
already been in there. Yes, 100%.
It doesn't matter if they didn't have a big run in WWE. They should have been in.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. My thoughts and prayers go out to the Kadri family. Go out and watch the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. Those matches were ahead of their time.
Oh, yeah. Definitely great watches there. Go check those out.
Yep. So let's get into some more news. Well, kind of good news. I mean, I don't know if you call this good news with this guy.
It's news.
Dennis Rodman.
News, right?
Dennis Rodman is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. What did he do in WWE? Because I can't remember anything he did in WWE.
I guess they're obviously combined the WCW stuff.
He's had more AEW appearances than WWE appearances.
Exactly. What is going on here? I mean, I guess that match at the beach.
WWE is intertwined now. I guess.
I know. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, I don't know about this. Why couldn't they induct Cyndi Lauper is my question. That's a celebrity who should be in the WWE.
Yeah, that's a good question right there.
I mean,
I don't know why they would
Cyndi Lauper. Wasn't there like some drama with her or something like that?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything. I mean, I haven't heard anything, to be honest. There. Okay. I mean, another person a celebrity who I think should go in the Hall of Fame and will in the future is Bad Bunny, because Bad Bunny.
Yes, Bad Bunny's going in for sure.
Tremendous. Probably one of the best celebrities. Another one, even though he's kind of a train wreck, and I don't blame WWE at all for not putting him in. Lawrence Taylor could be a good consideration, but Lawrence Taylor, he's not all there. So I mean,
We just went over this. It was one of the worst. He was on the top worst WrestleMania moments for us.
well, no, that match wasn't the worst because Bam Bam Bigelow carried him through it.
Yes.
It was the worst because everything else on that card sucks.
Yeah, you're right.
But no, here's the thing too. Like, I know Logan Paul is technically a WWE superstar, but
and he's a piece of work, so he fits in.
Well, that's just what I was going to say. If he goes into the hall, will he go in as a superstar or in the celebrity wing?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much.
100%. 100%, bro.
I will say something interesting about this, and a fascinating fact. Did you know that when the NWO and Hollywood Hulk Hogan came out to Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child, you want to know who came out with them on that first time they used it?
Who?
Dennis Rodman.
It was him. All right.
Rodman came out first with Hulk Hogan to Voodoo Child.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I find it crazy too that like he also got fined a lot of money from the Chicago Bulls for just appearing on the show. Now he's going into the Hall of Fame just on that brief time.
Well, you also got to think Rodman had a match against Macho Man Randy Savage at Road
I remember that. I mean, Macho was on the decline at that. I mean, Macho was great, but like, crazy to think about. And I find it cool that Shams was the one that first reported this. Get it? ESPN, WWE, working relationship.
Gotta have that working relationship, right?
Yeah. I mean, if there was anyone else that could legitimately get inducted into the Hall of Fame announcement, it would be either Shams or like Adrian Wojnarowski, wherever he is in St. Bonaventure to report this.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Dennis Rodman did absolutely nothing for WWE, mainly a WCW guy. I mean, it's not the worst celebrity inductee that I've ever seen.
No. There's several. But
there is a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to name the list, but they're like the celebrities they induct in here is just I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's a crazy list.
Yeah. Next slide. Another one. Bad News Brown, aka Bad News Allen, is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Finally. Bad News Brown, I mean, I remember during the time he was Bad News Allen during the Stampede era of wrestling. This is when the Hart family owned Stampede. He was very highly marketed there. He was highly marketed in Japan. He was a bit in the indie scene as well when he left WWE, but at that point his knees were knackered, and like he was dealing with health issues as well. But a lot of people mainly remember him for his WWE run. I mean, a ton of notable moments on here. One moment they probably shouldn't mention, even though like it's like I get it's Roddy Piper. That WrestleMania match, probably don't show the film of that because Roddy Piper basically, I'll just say it here. He painted himself half white, half black.
Yep.
During that WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
And this promo he cut. Yeah.
I wouldn't show it. Yeah.
Let's just say he was making fun of his big buggered eyes.
Yeah.
Like his nose, the veins.
Yeah.
The way he looks.
Yeah.
It's a promo that probably will. Yeah.
Live in infamy forever.
Yeah. Fascinating fact about that. Did you know, like, when Roddy Piper painted himself, this was actually really bad karma for him because it took like weeks for him to get the black paint off of him.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, like it was so hard to get that black paint off. I think it took like, I can't remember. I know it was like a few weeks, around like 2 or 3 weeks for him to get it off. But like, it's crazy. And what else was crazy too is when he punched Bad News Brown because the match ended in disqualification. It was basically like a Michael Jackson loaded glove too. It was so stupid. But I mean, Bad News Brown's Ghetto Blaster, which is basically an enziguri, that was legitimately his finishing name, by the way. Yeah. It was the Ghetto Blaster. Not as bad.
Blaster.
It was not as bad as Tito Santana's Flying Jalapeno named finisher. That's an actual name for Tito Santana's finisher. It was the flying jalapeno.
God, jeez.
But
That's a hell of a name.
Bad News Brown he was a really solid talent. And according to Bad News Brown, when he was interviewed one time, like he was told that he was eventually going to get a chance to win the world championship to become the first ever black African American champion, but it never happened due to the booking stuff. Which that would have been cool. I mean, Tony Atlas apparently was planned to be the first as well, but that didn't happen because the dude had an infatuation. Go watch his Dark Side of the Ring. I'm not going to say what he was infatuated with. That's a different topic on its own. But Bad News Allen, Bad News Brown, great. I find it cool too that he actually started in judo.
Yeah.
Before we got into the wrestling bit. I mean, a lot of wrestlers you see today and back in the day start in judo and make the transition to pro wrestling.
Yep.
Another example that comes to my mind is the not so gentleman Chris Adams. And yes, I call him that because the dude was not a gentleman at all if you go do a Wikipedia search on the guy. But yeah, I'm happy for Bad News Brown.
Another example,
definitely. Congrats.
A modern like Ronda. Ronda started in judo before her the UFC, the MMA.
That's another good one. That's another,
yep.
So to bring it back to last week's show where we talked about Ronda at AEW, just remember Ronda started her, fighting career in judo. So
Yep. Next, we got this man. Sid Udy is going into the Hall of Fame. Absolutely should have happened years ago.
Yes.
This is feeling that this man is not alive today. I mean, he died of cancer, but like he should be alive to do this.
Yeah.
And here's another fascinating fact: everybody who's held the Winged Eagle, excluding Cody Rhodes, is in the WWE Hall of Fame. And Cody will go into the WWE Hall of Fame when he's done.
But definitely. That Winged Eagle one was just a gimmick for Rhodes, wasn't it? It wasn't really.
Yeah, for the one Saturday night's main event show. I think it was a match against Kevin Owens.
It was, and then Owens stole the belt, and then both belts were on the line and Rumble.
I was not happy for the fact that Kevin Owens lost that match, but that was until we found out that his neck was in real rough shape.
Yes.
So now I understand, thinking about it, long-term wise and not early on, that's why you dropped it. But I got some fascinating stories about Sid Justice, by the way. Sid Udy, Sid, Psycho Sid, and I wanted to share it with you guys. You want to get into it?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's not talk about his gruesome leg injury. Please don't talk
about no. We're not going to talk. I'll just briefly mention it here. Sid had one of the worst injuries ever, where he jumped off Brett's rope, which is I call the second rope Brett's rope because Brett would always go to the second rope to do his. And for some reason, he decided to do like how a big boot. He wanted to do like it was like a jumping big boot. Sid doesn't go up top a lot, and he hated that move. That was done for like a cue. He lands on his leg, shatters it, and there's footage out there. I don't recommend you watching it because the footage is the gross.
He hated AEW or WCW for that for years. Like he hated
Well, yeah, it effectively ended his career. I mean, he did do indies, but like he never wrestled in a top place ever again. If you want to go look at it, it's not the worst wrestling injury I've ever seen. Hayabusa once did a moonsault type move and landed on his forehead and was paralyzed for the rest of his life. That was the worst I've seen. Yeah.
Another interesting fact: Psycho Sid also faced Sami Zayn after that injury in the Indies. Just to let y'all know that.
Correct.
Yes.
And here's another fascinating fact. Did you know that Sid was originally going to be a pilot? He grew up in Arkansas. He loved
aviation, man.
Well, yeah, he grew up in Arkansas, and he wanted to be involved in farm work there. And he was actually training to be a crop duster type pilot, where you can see the crop duster here. That's where they like drop. I don't know if it's like fertilizer or seeds or like something to make the food. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Sid wanted to be a pilot, and he was actually training to be a pilot. how he transitioned into pro wrestling is interesting. He was working out at a gym, and this is a big dude. Like, he was like 6'10", blonde hair, jacked. He was working out, and it was actually Randy Savage that met him at a gym. And just looking at him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I think we could make some money with this guy.
We could turn this into something."
Yeah, we could turn this into something. Straight up down the middle. Ooh, yeah. But Sid, he goes up to Sid to say, "You should be a pro wrestler. You could earn a lot of money doing this." And Sid wanted money. And he did. And got himself into pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Here's another fascinating story I got about Sid. Did you know that he loves softball? There are so many times where he would take extra months off, whether it's healing from injuries or just like to take time off to, do stuff, He did it just because he loved softball.
He loved it.
He wasn't dedicated to the business as much as, other wrestlers are. So he just took time off just to play some softball because the man loved it. And
what position did he play,
I don't know 100%.
Designated hitter.
I don't even know if that was a thing back in that time. But he often got the nickname backstage of Softball Sid.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't heard that before.
Yeah, and softball. Where's Sid Udy? Where's Sid? Oh, he's Softball Sid's probably playing softball somewhere. I just find that fascinating. I wanted to mention it here. Now, we got to go into this story because this is an insane, one of the craziest fight stories I've ever seen in my life. You guys haven't heard about the squeegee incident, have you?
A little bit about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you can see on the picture on the left, Brian Pillman and Sid are basically involved here. Mike Graham's on the right there. Mike Graham's another tragedy on its own, and we'll get to that whenever we have time in the future. So this was at a point where Sid was working for WWE and Brian Pillman was working in WCW. By coincidence, they both were working in the same area. Like, WCW held a show around the same area WWE did. These two meet up with each other, and Sid's playing around, making jokes, blah, 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 blah. Mike Graham is going after him. Brian Pillman, they didn't get along. So Sid Udy was pissed at this, and he was going to attack Brian Pillman.
Oh, Jesus.
What weapon did he use?
The squeegee.
Yep. He used the squeegee to try to go after Brian Pillman.
And it was at Howard Johnson's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I think it was there. Yeah,
that hotel bar.
Yes.
My
I mean,
God.
it's crazy. There's other crazy stories about Sid. I'm not going to get into it here because it's graphic, and I could cover about this for 40 minutes if I wanted to. Go look up the Sid Udy and Arn Anderson scissor fight story, where I'll say it here, where Sid basically stabbed Arn Anderson with scissors.
No.
There's some crazy stories, man. Why do you think they call
I think it's best I save this story for a different time because there's so many details that I want to mention in it, and we're not going to have enough time to.
No.
I find it crazy that the choice of instruments Sid went after Brian Pillman and Mike Graham with was a freaking squeegee.
Craziest. Everybody was laughing about it who was present there. Is what everybody's saying.
Which is what's sad too, and there's plenty of other stuff as well. But I just wanted to share that in there because the squeegee incident is insane.
Yeah. Oh, I hit it twice.
Yeah, you hit it twice. You want to know why Sid versus Hogan happened instead of Hogan versus Flair? Because one of the main WrestleMania matches, I think it was WrestleMania 7. It was 8. It was 8. 7 was Sergeant Slaughter and Hulk. Do you want to know why Sid versus Hogan happened instead of Hogan versus Flair? Which I can't believe they never built it up. But hey, we got Hogan versus Macho Man. That's fine.
It was house show results, right?
Well,
backstage politics, right?
Well, they did work house shows together. Even in the WWE Vault channel, they actually uploaded one of those matches on there. I love the WWE Vault channel. They upload a lot of cool things on there. Vince didn't Vince didn't like the house show numbers. They didn't think it would sell well for WrestleMania, which I think was ridiculous. But
Mhm.
you want to know the real reason that nobody talks about as to why Sid Hogan happened instead of Hogan Flair? Vince was very big into Sid and signed Sid to a contract. Do you want to know one of the reasons? This is according to Sid, why Sid joined WWE? Because he was promised a match with him and Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania.
Mhm.
And Vince didn't want to look bad in negotiations with the other guys. So the plan was for Sid and Hogan to main event. And this was the moment where Papa Shango either missed his cue or was given the cue late. I mean, it depends on who's telling the story here. And the Ultimate Warrior came in for the save. Came back after he got fired, I think in 1991, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But that's why Sid versus Hogan happened, because Sid was promised the Hogan match. I think Hogan versus Flair would have been a lot better, though.
No, 100%. 100%.
Definitely. Hogan and Flair, baby. Come on now.
Yeah.
100%.
Let's get to the next story. Sid versus Undertaker had a crazy moment mid-match. They had a match at WrestleMania 13 here.
Did he go number 2?
Yeah. I think I've told this story previously. I just love to mention it every time I'm talking about Sid, because one of the matches in the streak was Sid and Undertaker. At the end of that match, Undertaker would deliver a tombstone to Sid. This is when he was the master and the ruler of the world. Like, he was over his heck. You want to know what ruins that tombstone? When Undertaker picked him up for the tombstone, this has been an urban legend, but I believe it. Sid did a deuce in his tights.
He went number 2.
When Undertaker did the tombstone, he got a big whiff of Sid. And, that's why that tombstone looked a little awkward on there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine like picking someone up for the tombstone and you get a big whiff of. I mean, that's what happened with Bret Hart and Bam Bam Bigelow that one time during one of the King of the Ring matches. Bret Hart actually did that pin, and Bam Bam Bigelow in an interview basically said that he accidentally sharded in Bret's face. And Bret confirmed the story too, by the way.
It's a confirmed one.
And there's plenty of other stories I don't want to get into, but
there's plenty of them. They talk about it all the time.
I just find it crazy that the Sid Undertaker match. I mean, it's not a fantastic match, but Undertaker had to get he got a bad whiff at the end of that match.
No.
He didn't like it.
No.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I had to mention that story.
I had to.
This is big. We'll get into some modern stuff. I mean, not a ton of big modern wrestling news was broke, but Tekla signed a new AEW deal, and absolutely a must sign. Not only because she's a champion, but she was one of their best signings last year. I think it was.
Yeah,
and she's been a rock star in the role she's been given, and they're going to need her with whatever's going on with Toni Storm. And I mean, it's not been speculated yet as to why Toni Storm is taking time off. If I were to predict, and this is just, I'm not confirming anything. If it's not an injury and she's going to be out for a very, very long time, I think she's pregnant.
Yeah,
definitely. Well, it just goes to show you how their AEW is just so impressed with her. You know what I mean? She hasn't even finished her initial 2-year contract, and they're already extending her. So you know what I mean? That just goes to show you just how impressed they are with her.
Yep, and they even brought in her boyfriend as well. I know she's dating Clark Connors of the Dogs faction. Dave Finley, Gabe Kidd, and Clark Connors. Great signing. I love it. I think this is a
wonderful signing. The Toxic Spider, baby.
Hell yeah.
So we need also Britt Baker needs to come back ASAP. If Tony
there are a lot of people that think that there's like politics going on there, which I mean maybe I don't know for sure. I mean we'll never know until we get shoot interviews going on here. I mean I know there's heat between her and Thunder Rosa and like other people in the locker room. But here's something that people don't forget about. This woman suffered a stroke before she left, and I think that's a reason nobody talks about as to why she's being held out, and they don't want to break that.
Right.
I mean, again, I'm not confirming anything. I'm just throwing it out there. People forget about that. She suffered a stroke not too long ago.
Yeah, definitely.
After she disappeared. So,
right.
Let's get into the next bit of news here. Tama Tonga was fined. It was like a 6-figure, was it? 6-figure, 5-figure? I can't remember the number. What happened was Tama Tonga was filming behind the scenes stuff for rehearsal and posted it onto social media, which is a big no-no to them. And, he deleted the post. He took he understood what he did was wrong.
But it's just going to show you how TKO is greedy, man.
No, that's not why it's ridiculous. This is not why it's ridiculous. It's not greedy. So you're telling me that you're going to be filming WWE Unreal behind the scenes stuff and rehearsal stuff and, everything going on here. Yet Tama Tonga posts a rehearsal thing on his social media and he gets fined for it.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't. It does not.
They want the money.
They want, I guess they want the play.
I don't understand. I mean, Tama Tonga is the only one in the MFT faction that I tried with Solo Sikoa. He's not a main event guy. He's funny. He is. He's talented, but he's just not
he's a mid-card guy. Yeah, though.
They ruined Hikuleo because they decided instead of bringing him as Hikuleo, they decided to call him Tala Tonga. Get it? Because he's tall. He's a part of the Tongans. Tall. Tala.
And they made me laugh so hard when they announced that.
Yeah.
Tala Tonga, baby.
And Tongaloa, who's terrible, he stinks too. I mean, the guy botches like almost every single match. No offense to him. And look, his dad Haku is probably going to come after me, including Tama Tonga's, and I'm scared of Haku. But I'm sorry, I am just not a Tongaloa guy. Tama Tonga's the only one I like out of that group. Like, really love it and has potential. I mean, now that he's gotten fined, I don't know if he'll be like a top star, maybe a mid-card guy, but this whole fine is ridiculous.
It is.
It definitely is.
I mean, shame on WWE here. And look, I get it happens. But if you're going to do WWE Unreal stuff and you're going to find Tama Tonga for this, come on. That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so uncalled for.
Really is. They absolutely disgraceful. Let's move on to the next topic. I don't want to. Brock Lesnar. He basically was speaking up on his on podcasts, and Brock never really speaks a lot. I mean, he's more of an introvert than an extrovert. I mean, I get it. I'm like one of those, like I'm more introverted than extroverted.
Yeah.
But Brock told the story of how he got that tattoo on his stomach.
Oh yeah.
You've heard about this.
Weekend, baby.
Yeah, he got like completely drunk. This was at a time when Brock was really messed up. I mean, he had the IRS coming after him. Yep. Vince was suing him. He was all messed up on pills. Yep. He had the injuries as well. He was tired of being on the road. So he's drunk. And of course, being drunk is never a good thing when you're by a tattoo shop. Nope. He somehow walks into a tattoo shop. He's like, I want a sword. I want it tattooed. I want it aimed at my throat.
Yep.
And that's why the tattoo is there.
Yep. He woke up the next morning and was like, what the hell? What are they?
I mean, the lesson learned here is if you're going to go to a bar to drink, to party, or to do whatever, try not to go where there's a tattoo shop nearby. Because that's
don't drink near a tattoo parlor, guys.
That's asking. I know there's plenty of stories as well of people being like hooked on like drinks or drugs. I mean, Perry Saturn's another. I mean, you know how Perry Saturn has that head tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Perry Saturn has admitted he was all messed up on drugs and he was drunk at the time as well. I think he was on methamphetamines at the time. He actually stormed into the tattoo shop. He's like, I want a big head tattoo on my bald head.
Oh, lordy.
He woke up, saw the tattoo, and was horrified.
I bet he was horrified.
So Brock says there was other meaning to the tattoo as well, but I think it's better to lay off the booze when you're going out and you see a tattoo shop out there. I mean, it's Brock Lesnar, and pro wrestlers all the time get heavily intoxicated. But
and you would never tell this to his face in person.
oh no, I would absolutely tell him his face in person. And I mean, I'll leave with a couple of black eyes. I'll leave with a couple of thoughts. You know, I'm more terrified of his daughter, like Maya Lesnar. Who's
Have you seen his daughter? Maya.
Oh my god, Maya Lesnar is super talented. I've seen her not in person, like the footage I've seen of her. What was she? Was either javelin throwing?
I think she's
a shot putter.
Yes, she is extremely talented.
Strong.
Like strong, and she looks so like she was swimming in Brock's gene pool. Like she's definitely a Lesnar.
Yeah.
And listen, if she's listening to this right now, number one, don't send your dad after me because I'm terrified of him. Number two,
please don't see the Biston Carter after us. We
number
don't
two,
need to be.
You are really extremely talented out, and if you are listening to this, I hope you're doing good. I hope you know everything you do with your career, whatever you're doing now. If she's still in athletics, if she's whatever she's doing, I hope she's doing well. I respect you. I really do, because she's talented. She's following in her dad. We'll see if she follows in her dad's footsteps to be a pro wrestler. I'm going to lean towards no, because Brock isn't as he's just in it for the money. I think Brock is done at SummerSlam because it's Minneapolis, and I think he's going to retire at that show. Watch, they're going to have Obafemi match at Mania, and then they're going to have Gunther retire him at SummerSlam and barely use him until the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Yep. Let's get into it. Last week we did it. We did the worst WrestleManias of all time. Excluding WrestleMania 35, which was stupid. I agree with the majority of everything that you guys said on your WrestleMania.
Oh, Jerry, you're going to get roasted every time.
I know. I'm taking the heat for it.
Jerry, not only are you going to get roasted, it's going to be roasty toasty. Extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
Yum.
So
yeah. We have
how do you want to do this, Nick? You want us to start?
Here's what we'll do. I'll go last.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what you guys got for WrestleMania.
All right.
Jerry, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. All right. So at number 5,
WrestleMania 35.
No, Nick, not WrestleMania 35.
Okay.
It's the WrestleMania 30.
I like that.
Daniel Bryan, Yes Movement, and the Undertaker streak. Brock Lesnar ended it. I really enjoyed WrestleMania 30. I thought they down in St. Louis. I mean, not St. Louis, but New Orleans. I really think they did a great job with the whole branding and everything. I love the whole card. And Undertaker's streak. It really hurt me that Lesnar broke it, but that
should have never broken it.
It should have never happened. Simple as that.
If you were gonna break Undertaker's streak, why Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, why him? Of all people, why him? I would have been happy with Triple H breaking it. Or I would rather have Shawn Michaels breaking it. Someone
Punk, either Punk or another like up and comer.
No, or not really. You know who I would have had breaking the? I would have never broken the streak, but you know who I would have had broken the streak? I would have had Bray. I would have had Bray Wyatt broken the streak.
That would. Now that's a good pick. I like Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt would have been a good, all right pick.
Or another one who I would have done, and they would have never done this because Vince was in charge, and Vince would have never turned him. A heel John Cena breaking the streak would have been perfect.
Oh, that would have been sweet. Yeah, definitely.
Those are the only two acceptable options that I would have.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though, did you know that Randy Orton almost was the one to break the streak, right?
Which I would not have minded either. The young
Randy Orton, the whole Legend Killer persona and stuff. Yeah, it came real close for Orton.
Edge almost apparently was planned to break the streak as well.
No, but Edge turned it down, and
Edge turned it down.
Yeah, Edge didn't want to do it. He said
there was even a plan of Wade Barrett breaking the freaking streak too.
I would have been so pissed at that. Oh my lord.
Yeah, no.
Kurt Angle was apparently mentioned to it as well. There are plenty of other names I could go to, but that's a different topic. I just wanted to throw that out there. But WrestleMania 30, I agree with that. That triple threat and the craziest part too is this almost would have never happened if Punk never left at that show. Because Punk walked out like I think a month or two previously. It was at the Royal Rumble. The next day, he walked. Because we were getting Blue Tista versus Randy Orton for that show. Daniel Bryan would have never been at that spot if Punk left.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. All right, number four. At number 4, I got WrestleMania 14, 1998. The official start of the Attitude Era. It was with Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold, which was one of my favorite matches of all time.
Undertaker backstage ready to go for a legit fight and to give Shawn Michaels a pain baby if he didn't put over Austin at that show. True story, by the way.
Yeah,
100%.
Undertaker, before that match happened, he pulled Shawn aside and said, "You got 2 options. Option 1, do the match. Option 2, I will destroy you."
You will get destroyed, my brother.
Because he lost the smile the previous WrestleMania with Bret Hart, I think it was.
Yeah,
and many people thought Shawn wasn't going to put the man over, but luckily he did. And Shawn's back at that time was knackered. So
yeah, was that the Mike Tyson? That was the Mike Tyson one, right?
Yes,
where he punched Michaels out. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
correct.
That's definitely it.
And Undertaker versus Kane at that show too was pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not in my list, but I could see why you put it on there.
Right on. All right, at number 3, I think this is where you guys are going to probably say something, but I got WrestleMania 21 in 2005, the start of John Cena Batista era. So, you know what I'm saying? Which is one of my favorite eras because that's when I was growing up as a kid. It's one of my favorite eras. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's not bad.
I love that. I love that. It's not on my list, but I think it's a really good Mania show. I mean, I'll give you another reason. Matches I like. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio was brilliant. Angle and Shawn Michaels stole the show. I mean, everyone says it's Batista and Triple H or John Cena, and no, it was Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. That was
the best match on the card, I think. And that's being real because that was wonderful.
Orton and Undertaker, I mentioned earlier, that is on the list of great matches. Do you want to know why it's not on my list?
Why is that?
Akibono versus Big Show.
That's definitely like a
Big Show came off like a complete tool, and there were too many like camera shots of these people's derrieres, and I can't. That sumo. Akibono actually is no longer with us, I believe. I think he passed in
rest in peace.
I think he passed in 2024, but this was embarrassing to the Big Show. And I get that's the point. But I can't do it. I can't. If when that match goes on the screen, I fast forward it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So at number 2, I got WrestleMania 19, which we all know it's Austin versus Rock 3. You got Angle, Lesnar, Hogan, McMahon. It's one of the best WrestleManias ever. But it went number 1 because at number 1 we got WrestleMania 17 with the TLC 2 Rock Austin rematch, which was Rock Austin number 2. And then it was a perfect card, you know what I mean? And that TLC 2 match stole the show. I don't care what nobody says. That was the best match on that card.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll get to my thoughts on it because spoiler. Yeah. It's on my list.
It's on the list. It's on. That one is a great Mania. I'll let Nick get into it more, but it's not on my list just because for me, I love.
Are you out of your mind?
What the hell did you just say?
Hey, I'm gonna go modern
this week, Brandon. It's buddy.
I know. I recognize as it is the greatest, one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to appeal to other people that might not have been around for the Attitude Era, like most people.
Does does this company do like drug testing or DUI testing or something like that? Because I'm concerned for you right now. I thought I was concerned for Jerry for WrestleMania 35.
I recognize 17's probably the best Mania. Is either number 1 or number 2 on most on.
Okay. Now I know you're not on narcotics, so
I'm not on
good.
narcotics. I just wanted to spotlight.
I get what Brandon's doing.
I get it now. Okay,
I can dig it.
I apologize, Brandon. I apologize.
I appreciate it. I recognize 17 because Austin's turn was.
It was stupid, but it was still a
game changer
match.
Yeah, it was.
It was definitely great.
With my list, let's. I'm gonna get into mine. I'm gonna put Mania 35 at 5.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to put 35 at 5 on my list. Continue the thread on this show.
I got the third worst. You got it at 5th best. I can dig
it. So that's where Kofi Mania for me as a Kofi Kingston fan, that moment puts it in my top 5 for me because. It's Kofi finally got his opportunity with the shine that he should have had in late 2009, early 2010 in the main event scene. So that's why 35's at 5. I know what Jerry said last week with the main event botch. And
I'm pretty sure he was high on something there too.
Yeah.
But I get it though, because Kofi Mania is special, man. I love Kofi.
Then why'd you put it in your top 5?
Why'd you put it in third worst, bro?
Because it's a botch.
Third worst.
I'm telling you, that's the only reason I done it.
Oh, I got you. I get it.
So is Kurt Angle and Kane, that match that they had, is that on the list of worst WrestleManias then? What about WrestleMania 8? What about WrestleMania 8 when Papa Shango came in late for his cue?
Geez. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, no. So,
no, I love you, Jerry. I'm just messing with you here.
I know.
35 at 5. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna steal one of Jerry's. I'm gonna put WrestleMania 19. Or no, yeah, WrestleMania 19 at 4. I like that card. That card up and down is probably one of the best cards. I do like that show a lot. I'm gonna go number 3. I'm gonna go 30 at 3.
Okay, definitely. I can see that.
30 at 3. That Mania up and down, that card up and down is really good. Other than the Taker losing the streak, but at the same time,
and that waste of time Shield match.
Yeah, that match wasn't the greatest either. But at the same time, the main event, like the opener and the main event, saved the card.
Definitely, 100%
for sure.
And what's sad about that Lesnar and Undertaker got concussed mid-match, and he doesn't even remember it.
Yeah, he don't remember any of it.
All he remembers is him walking to the ring. The match happens. He wakes up in a hospital, absolutely concussed.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Here's where you might dread test me.
Oh God, here we go.
Number two. 31.
I don't hate that.
The heist of a century. The heist of a century with Rollins. I was in college at the community college at the time, and I watched it the next day on the network. The heist of the century was one of the moments that solidified Seth Rollins to me, and that he can carry the company. And that moment saved that card, because Lesnar and Reigns was not going to be sold.
100%.
Yeah, it didn't help that they tried to overput. The one thing I will go against WWE on is that they didn't tell Roman's family that he was losing.
Yeah, and
because they were at the show. That was I get things changed last minute, but come on, let the family know.
Yeah,
well, you gotta let them know.
But here's my. I love WrestleMania 31. By the way, I thought that's not a bad pick. It's a great one. I love. I called it WrestleMania YouTube because the logo looked like it came from a YouTube AI generation.
Yeah. But then probably the greatest RKO ever on that card too.
Oh my God!
Yes,
that fight he got.
Oh my God!
I still think Evan Bourne, when he did the shooting star press into the RKO, that one was in my opinion, the greatest RKO I've ever seen.
Yeah,
but Seth's is up there. I I do have a few issues with WrestleMania 3 and 1. It's a good Mania. I don't hate you for putting it putting it in your top 5.
Yeah.
However, wasting a Sting match against Triple H, the NWO.
I love the spectacle because I liked Sting in TNA, and I was glad he came to the company and everything like that. And I was like, okay, I know the spectacle of Sting at Mania, but I get it. It was
but why have the problem with that whole feud was it was WCW versus WWE, which is something Sting feared. That's why he didn't want to go to WWE as long as he did. But why, like DX coming out there with Triple H, I get. Why are you having the NWO one of Sting's rivals come out there?
That was crazy.
I think Kevin Nash injured his quad on that show too because he took like a really bad clothesline.
Exactly.
And you can see him grabbing his leg on there. I'm like, oh my god, your quads are. And another reason why I can't put it on there. Why they'd have Rusev lose on that show to John Cena after the tank entrance. By the way, I got a fascinating fact about this. Is crazy. Did you know that Lana and Rusev did nocturnal activities in that tank?
Yes.
What?
I guess they would have. Yes. Yeah.
I'm not going to get into the word because I'm pretty sure I would get fined for it. Yeah. But let's just say they did the horizontal mambo in a tank.
Yeah.
And then they came out and did the match.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think that's appropriate to say, right? Yeah, that's appropriate to say, right?
That's crazy. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna get to my number one, and I'm gonna do something unique with my one. It's technically 2 Manias in one, but the story through line is probably the best in recent time. So 39 and 40 with the roads.
I respect it.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, 39 was phenomenal. I agree with you though that 40 is phenomenal. Yeah. But
if I had to just do one, it'd be 40. But 39 for me also.
Yeah.
With Rhea and
Charlotte. You got to put 39 with 40 because it's like it's the whole story.
It's the perfect example of long-term booking as well. Yes. And I think that's Triple H's first Mania, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
it
was 39.
It was 39 and 40. 39 was his first, and then 40 was like his big baby of it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And 41 wasn't a good Mania.
No,
it was not a good Mania.
No.
You know what? 41 was when I started watching it again.
Not the worst Mania for WrestleMania 41. It's okay, but it was not a good one.
No.
And it's aged poorly, especially with how Jaquez Travis Scott Webster. I refuse to call him Travis Scott because I think the guy comes off so poorly every time he speaks or he does something.
I don't know why he was even involved with any of it.
Because he probably got a favor from Ari Emanuel.
Yeah, probably.
And how The Rock didn't show up on that show, still, I never want to see The Rock on WWE television ever again.
Yeah.
With how he handled that.
Until his Hall of Fame induction. But 39 and 40 both have 2 great Rhea matches with Rhea and Charlotte at 39 and Becky at 40. Both those Rhea matches are great. 40 has the better other women's title with Io and Bayley, I think. So that's why I would if I would do just to do one, I would do 40 over 39. But I had to include both for the blood, like the culmination of the bloodline into the Cody transition. That's why I wanted to combine those two as my one. So that's my list.
I love it. I love it. That's a good one. Honestly, great. Not as bad as I love those lists, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Are you ready for my list?
Let's get it.
No, I said, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
But before we get into that list, I have to mention this WrestleMania. WrestleMania 20 is a phenomenal WrestleMania, excluding the horrible Brock Lesnar Goldberg match that happened where both those guys were leaving. However, it's tainted because of the Benoit stuff at the end of the show. Yeah. Great ending. Like everything about WrestleMania 20 I liked, but that ending is tainted because of the whole Benoit stuff. I mean, you had his wife go in there, his Daniel go in there to celebrate with him. And knowing what we know now, it's just sad to know that everyone in that ring.
20 in that moment, 20 was great for real.
Yeah, and Benoit was a great wrestler. He really was, but
100%.
he tainted his legacy with that. And we'll talk more about the Benoit stuff when the anniversary hits. Yeah. But I just want to mention this WrestleMania. It's great. Unfortunately, it's tainted. It really is a tainted WrestleMania. Ready for my number 5? WrestleMania 24.
All right.
This one was close for me. This one was close for me for like getting out of 35. But
you know what? You know why? I'm sorry, I love you, Rick. That is the greatest, one of the greatest retirement matches ever.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, Ric Flair, he was the kiss stealing. He was the kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, tax avoiding, son of a gun. He had to come out to work. He was the ambassador to Ring of Honor before he left on bad terms, and he had that TNA run, which was just sad.
Yeah.
But that match was so good. And there's a lot of matches. Like JBL versus Finlay. Like, say what you want about the Hornswoggle. I love Hornswoggle. I would love to meet that guy if I ever have a chance. He seems like a nice guy. But that JBL match was just funny. I thought it was great.
It was great.
Him throwing that trash can at Hornswoggle is just always funny.
Yeah. I think this Mania has the best Money in the Bank match in a Mania.
Correct. It's like Pump 1. I love that. But even though there was a botched Batista bomb with Batista and Umaga, like normally when he sits down, he would go in between Batista's legs.
Yeah,
something happened. It was still a good match there. The only thing I hated on the show was that waste of time Kane and burying Chavo Guerrero on the show.
Yeah.
Randy Orton, Triple H, and John Cena was a fun triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Yeah. I don't like celebrity involvement in here. But Floyd Mayweather and Batista was kind of fun too, in that no DQ.
Big Show.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Batista. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
But like, say what you want about Floyd Mayweather. I mean, the guy, he's another one that is not all there, but he actually did a really nice job.
Yeah, that match
was a great segment.
I did it again. Big Show. I did it
Big
again.
Show.
And of course, we had Undertaker versus Edge, which was a really fun heavyweight championship match.
Yes,
but this is on here because of the Ric Flair retirement thing.
Yeah, 100%. That's probably the best match on the card. That's the best match on the card. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels. All right, next one.
Next one is a legendary one. You have to include this one. WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, I can dig it.
It's one of their highly attended WrestleManias. I mean, WrestleMania 32, I think, is the most attended, even though I do not buy for one bit that there was over 100,000 fans in the show. They absolutely added the workers. They added like the employees. They added
everybody at the show.
Yeah.
But everyone talks about Hogan and Andre because that match was legendary. The slam, even though Andre was slammed by Hogan previously and other wrestlers. I mean, Kamala slammed him previously.
Yeah.
Jake Roberts, I think, slammed him previously. Ultimate Warrior slammed him. Like, plenty of other wrestlers have slammed Andre the Giant. And the fun thing, too, is they actually had this match before previously where Hogan was the heel and Andre was the face. This was during, like, when Andre had the afro still.
Yeah.
Still a lot of fun matches on this show. I mean, Roddy Piper and Adrian Adonis was great too with the hair versus hair match. I mean, Adrian Adonis is another one of the sadder what if stories. Even though he was on like the drugs and all that, he was actually getting a comeback at that car accident. Yeah. Everyone loves to talk about Hogan Andre being the best match of the show. Nah. There was one match better. Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage.
Great match.
Yeah, that's the best match on that card.
Go watch that match.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great piece of wrestling work.
Had to mention WrestleMania 3. You cannot mention great WrestleManias without WrestleMania 3 on the list.
Yep.
And of course, we've mentioned this other WrestleMania that on the show, WrestleMania 19. It's phenomenal.
One of the best ones.
Yep. And the only reason why it's not at number 1, and I think you'll agree with me on this, Undertaker versus Big Show and A-Train was awful.
Oh yeah, that's
horrible.
I'm putting it at 4 on my list, and I was hesitant. I wanted to go like all modern if I could, but I was like, I have to have a classic on here.
Besides that, everything else was great. But fun fact: the original plan was for Undertaker to tag with Nathan Jones in the match to face off against Big Show and A-Train, but Nathan Jones was so terrible that they left him off the card.
And they didn't make the appearance in that match, but it's like it's still.
You want to know the worst? Yeah, he kicked the Big Show, and you know the worst part about that kick? He actually concussed the Big Show.
Nope.
He's so bad he concussed the Big Show, and I mean Nathan Jones didn't amount them. He had a lot of potential. I love the gimmick. I love the theme song. It's just everything was there, but like Bruce Pritchard would say, then the bell rang.
Yep.
And during the Australian show, he was left out. It was a terrible WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Everything else was good. I mean, one of my favorites on the show, too. And there's one other moment I didn't like, and I can't put it number one. The racist feud with Booker T and Triple H, and you have Triple H win.
Yeah.
And for people saying it's not racist, Triple H legitimately calls Booker T, people like you don't deserve to be champions.
Yep.
And called him boy, and people like you are made for carrying my luggage.
Exactly.
Triple H would claim that it was because, Booker was a WCW star. Oh, really? Like you were? Before you joined WWE?
Yup. Facts.
I don't believe you one bit, Triple H. Oh, my God. And this was during the Reign of Terror era, too.
The worst part was, he gets pedigreed. Booker sells it for, like literally through 2 minutes.
And he gets pinned and loses.
Yep. Like 2 minutes.
Absolutely terrible.
Yep.
Hogan and Mr. McMahon was actually probably Mr. McMahon's best WrestleMania match. Yeah. But was Hogan and either that or Shawn Michaels and Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
It wasn't Bret Hart versus Mr. McMahon because Bret couldn't do much.
No,
because of his health issues.
Yeah, I like the Shawn Vince match at what was that 23 or was it 22? 22. Yeah. 22. I think it was 22.
22.
Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle was phenomenal, even though Brock almost killed himself with that shooting star press.
Yeah, he did. He almost broke his neck.
Oh my God, I don't even know. Fascinating fact too, Kurt Angle actually went into that show injured too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And he wrestled his butt off with
it. Oh my God. He is so phenomenal.
Yeah.
One of the reasons they brought in Gable Stevenson was because they thought that Olympians could transition well and he could be the next Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Boy, were they wrong about that.
No, he was not the next Kurt Angle.
Yep.
All right. You want to get to
Yep. Number 2 is an obvious one, WrestleMania 40. Picture perfect Mania.
Yes.
Finished the story.
Yeah.
Yep. It was absolutely perfect. And you could bunch in WrestleMania 39 as well on it, but I thought WrestleMania 40 was phenomenal.
As a solo mania, I'll get into it more since it's my one with 39 combined, but 40 for me too. When you have the Priest cash in to start night 2.
Yeah, with Damian Priest, right?
Yeah.
After McIntyre beats Rollins.
Which, by the way,
Punk's out there.
Rollins competed on this show with I think a torn meniscus. Rollins' body's already. He had his knees are in back. His back's all messed up too. And he's wrestling with a bad back too.
The Rock Reigns versus Rhodes and to get it to Bloodline Rules was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Night 1.
Yeah,
that was phenomenal. That was the best way to end night 1 to get into night 2. The through line of night 1 into night 2 was great. The only bad thing, and I should have mentioned it when I talked about mine, it was unfortunate, was the Jimmy and Jay match.
Oh, that was terrible. It was so bad that it was so bad that Jimmy Uso had to yell at his daughter mid-match to put the phone down and pay attention.
Yep.
And you could hear him too. He's like, I forgot what his daughter's name was. Like, put the mother effing down. Put the mother effing phone down.
You can actually hear it.
But then also for me personally too, why I have this, the 39, obviously the 39 and 40, the through line, I said it in my thing. But 40, if I were just to do individuals at 1, obviously Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey helping Rey Mysterio against Dom Mysterio in that match.
Oh, yeah.
Dom Mysterio, that was one of his best matches ever.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I do think that whenever Ray chooses to hang it up, and no, he should not be facing Gunther for his final match, I would have Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
I would actually have Rey Mysterio win the match where Dominic has to shave his head bald.
Yes.
Because Dominic doesn't like long hair. I would shave his hair bald. I would shave his mustache off if I could. Shave everything off.
Everything. Like I said too, earlier, I just wanted to say this was wrestling personified over long-term storytelling and everything like that. So I like it.
Imagine if The Rock got what he wanted and we had Rock versus Roman on this show and then Seth versus Cody. And if Rock got it his way, that's what the plan was until, Cody decided to point at Roman and then backstage politics happened. And, everyone was pissed that Cody wasn't going to get
Thank goodness they pivoted the way they did.
It would have ruined Cody too if that was the plan too, because that would have made his WrestleMania 39 loss look terrible.
Yeah.
And look, we'll probably get it next year if the Sweet Saudi Money WrestleMania happens. I doubt that show happens because of the whole Middle Eastern stuff and stuff's getting canceled there. Yeah. But I think that's where we'll get Rock versus Roman at Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, probably. All right.
And the number one WrestleMania, in my opinion, of course, WrestleMania X7.
I know. If I were to do what I didn't do with my list, I would have had this one at 1 as well. But I wanted to do what I did with my list.
I respect your list, Brandon. I love your list. 39 and 40 was a great way to end your list. I loved it.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle Benoit, by the way, is one of my favorite matches on this card as well. I mean, they
tore the house down.
Another thing I love too, Shane McMahon versus Mr. McMahon. This was during that storyline is very, they would never do that again because Vince was basically drugging his wife and having an affair in front of her.
Yeah.
Seriously. But Linda getting up and kicking Vince in the nuts, the loudest pop I've ever heard.
Loud as hell.
The TLC match was phenomenal. The Undertaker versus Triple H was great too. And I don't know why, with Triple H's entrance, you could tell that Lemmy, the guy who was the lead singer of Motorhead, you could tell that guy was on pills or alcohol.
Yeah.
With the way he was singing. And he sung the song really well for a drunk guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. And of course, Stone Cold versus Rock was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know, I mentioned this before, did you know that this event could have gone tragic? Because Tommy Dreamer had a plan to kill Paul Heyman on this show because Paul Heyman was doing commentary. And Tommy Dreamer got screwed by Paul Heyman from something. Yeah. There was a legit plot that Dreamer was going to go out there and murder Paul Heyman on this show.
Oh, geez.
What?
Yeah.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Luckily,
Imagine if that did happen. I don't even know if
if that happened, I don't even get my number one. how it played out with the Wise Men. I don't get my number one.
Oh my God! Thank God that didn't happen. And look, I Tommy Dreamer, if he did commit what he did there, the ECW footage would not. I don't know, man, because Tommy Dreamer was big there too. Thank God it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I know people are probably going to be like, "Where's 18? Where's Rock Hogan at?" To be honest,
it's a one-match show. It really is a one-match show. I mean, I'm pulling up the WrestleMania 18 card here, but that match also should have been the main event as well. It's one of the greatest matches ever, including that and Undertaker Ric Flair. But I'm sorry, the main event being Triple H versus Chris Jericho. I'm sorry. I love Chris Jericho, but it was a terrible idea to
ain't cutting it.
Show.
Especially after Rock and Hogan essentially zapped the crowd's energy. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Stone Cold and Scott Hall, even though Scott Hall was all pilled up and drunk during that, he actually had a great match there. What's sad too, I got a fascinating fact about that match. If Hall didn't show up or no-showed or was too messed up on medication or anything like that, Scott Hall would have been out, and Kevin Nash would have been the match instead.
Man,
that would have been crazy. And then another honorable mention for me, I would say, is 37. The 37 for me, the first one back from COVID and everything like that. I like the atmosphere of Raymond James hosting it. I like the theme and everything. But I do like the one match I do like on that card, like the one match that slipped as an honorable mention, and I know it wasn't going to make my list. But the reason it was close was Edge, D-Bry versus and Roman.
That was phenomenal.
Great match.
That triple threat was so phenomenal. I know, and also Sasha versus Bianca. That match was phenomenal too. I know there's other matches on that card, especially the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt match. That
one was not good. I did not like what they did. It was clear, by the way, the moment they had Alexa there, Vince wanted to give Bray's gimmick to her. Mm-hmm. It was obvious. And look, nothing to Alexa. She's talented. She seems like a nice lady. She really does. But let's be real. That gimmick that she had, with she had the God stuff on, and she had they were basically trying to give Bray Wyatt's gimmick to her. And they want to know how I know this? When they released Bray Wyatt, they allowed her to go out there.
Yeah, with the gimmick.
As the Fiend. Another match I do want to also shout out on that show too. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn was great.
Yes.
The Bad Bunny Damian Priest match was great too.
Yes. That tag match. Yeah, that was the tag match, right? Yeah, with them and
correct. And I just it's not up there for me, but that is a good honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
You got to also mention the Mania. What was I think it was 6. Warrior Hogan.
Yeah,
that was that change. I mean, it's a boring match when you go back and look at it, but it was big at that time because there was Team Warrior versus Team Hogan, and Warrior won.
Yeah.
That concludes this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly did.
Great show.
Yeah, very great show. Let's go ahead and remember to everyone before, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification, comment. Go to Total Apex Sports for more wrestling content. I'm going to be writing a piece here in a little bit. We're going to be covering everything. NFL, basketball. What? NFL? What? Basketball? What? Hockey?
What?
Rugby?
What?
Racing?
What?
Olympics?
What?
UFL?
What?
Golf?
What?
CFL?
What?
And anything here. College sports?
What?
March Madness?
What?
One more one out of the both of you, and I'm going to turn you guys into a light bulb in the middle of the road.
What?
Shout out Jim Carrey, man. I love Jim Carrey and his jokes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and shout out the social media platforms. Do you want to flip a coin for who goes first? Let me. Jerry. It landed on Jerry here. Go say yours first.
You can find me on @Naptown Sports Plug, Sports Junkie 17 on X. You can look me up at Jerry Harkins on Facebook, and always on TotalApexSports.com. Come check me out. Read us all. We got everything covered there.
Brandon, do you want to go first or next? It doesn't matter if you want to go first or next. You're going now.
Exactly. You can find me at 30BLS on Twitter, as you can see there on the screen. You can find me at LS Highlight Reel on X and YouTube as well. I'll be sharing some of the stuff, the shorts and stuff like that as well, and everything. Also, TotalApexSports.com is where you can find my articles and stuff like that, and everything. And back to you, Nick. That was a good transition.
Let me just say these two are phenomenal writers. Go check out their work. I mean, they're better than I'll ever be as a writer. And
no,
stop it.
Come on, you guys are better than me at this.
Stop it.
There's no red octagon. I don't know how to stop. I don't know. Can you draw one real quick?
Yep.
All right. Well, if you want to find me, I'll be on the platforms of LinkedIn, Facebook, X. I keep doing it. Is it over here? I think it's right. It's up above me. Yeah, up above you. You could just type in my name. You'll find me on there. Maybe I'll expand into the other worlds of social media. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I'm going to remind you guys again, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification. And hey, comment what your favorite WrestleMania moments are or your favorite WrestleManias. I mean, I'd love to learn. Were we wrong? Yeah. Did we pull a Jerry here and mistakenly for WrestleMania 35?
I mean, let us know.
Let us know. Obviously, it's 5 on my list, so I mean, that's the thing. I don't know where it is on Nick's list. I mean, obviously, he's probably the middle of between us two.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. One day I'll have to do a whole WrestleMania thing. We should do a whole show just ranking the Undertaker's matches on here, and you guys give me one.
Hey, whenever you want to do that, Nick. I mean, that's the thing. So
I'm down.
Yeah. Are you sure you're down with that, Jerry? If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Thumbs up.
I'm not saying it because I know I would get canceled on here. I know I would get another fine here.
Exactly.
And I don't want to get in trouble because I got in trouble the first episode we did this, and I got a stern talking to after the whole Dynamite Kid stuff, and I feel so bad about it that I'm mentioning it again, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it. All right,
we're gonna end it. Peace out, everybody.
Bye bye.
Later, guys.
Bye bye, everybody.